I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows I want to break free. I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real. I've fallen in love. God knows I've fallen in love. It's strange, but it's true. Hey, I can't get over the way you love me like you do. But I have to be sure when I walk out the door. Oh, how I want to be free, baby. Oh, how I want to be free. Oh, how I want to break free. But life still goes on. I can't get used to living without you by my side. I don't want to live alone. Hey, God knows, got to make it on my own. So baby, can't you see? I've got to break free. I've got to break free. I want to break free. Yeah. I want to break free.
On en est partant, on le devient. Aucun instant biologique, psychique, clinique ne définit la figure envers au sein de la société, la femme humaine.
C'est l'ensemble de la civilisation qui élabore son prototype intermédiaire. C'est contre le mal, seule la médiation,
Зубы красные, губы, vibe check, nice girl, clash, fanatic, puta, руса, сучка, Бостон, девки скажет динг-донг. Ding-dong. Trixie скажет ding-dong. Разні колготки, секс неловкий. Я блондинка, а ты не моя калинка. Упс, покойно. Калифорния. Люди плачут динг-дон. Динг-дон. А вы плачут динг-дон. Динг-дон. Хайде тоже плачет дон. Катя плачет динг-дон. Саша плачет динг-дон. Ласка плачет динг-дон. Мы все плачем динг-дон.
Stacy, did Frederica ever mention a James Gum or a Jamie Gum? What about a John Grant?
Baby плачет динг-дон. Джаки плачет динг-дон. Каша плачет динг-дон. Катя плачет динг-дон. Ража плачет динг-дон. Динг-дон. Джека плачет динг-дон. Динг-дон. Иви плачет динг-дон. Рокси плачет динг-дон. Кичи плачет динг-дон. Катя плачет динг-дон. Мы все плачем динг-дон. Динг-дон.
All right. I can already see everyone currently and in the future watching the stream going, what in the hell was all that? But hey, that's Pride for you. It's a little eccentric, but we love it.
The thing is that they're both extremely queer vibes, but they're equally queer, but on the opposite ends of queerness.
Right.
The video, I Want to Break Free by Queen was actually extremely controversial back in the day because they dressed in drag.
Oh yeah.
It was extremely controversial, and some television and some networks even took it down. Like Queen caught a lot of hate for it, but Freddie Mercury, to his credit, didn't back down.
Right. He's like,
deal with it.
he's like, this is my art. This is our music video. Yeah, deal with it.
Yeah.
It's like if you get upset with me, dressing like a lady, well, that's on you.
Yeah. It's like that's a you problem. It's just like fucking bite me, but be horny about it.
Right. It's probably like, darling, don't bite too hard. Wink, wink. No, I love that video, and that it's just like even the rest of the guys in Queen got in on it too, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
The drummer looks amazing, or looked amazing.
Right, back in the 80s.
Back in the 80s. I mean, let me tell you, back in the 80s, he was a fucking snack.
Right.
And like seeing him in drag, I was like, oh no, my gay.
Right. It's like because you've been to Japan. You've actually been to kabuki theater. You've seen probably the most beautiful men on the planet, or at least on that half of the hemisphere.
I mean, I wasn't I was pretty far away from them. But I mean, I did see them. Very, very extravagant. Very, very extravagant garb. I think they're referred to as okatas.
Right.
But like you see pictures of them up close, and they're just the most beautiful men on the planet.
Right.
Especially, there's this one picture of this one guy who was just dressed up and looks like the most beautiful woman you have ever seen. And I'm just like, oh my God.
You're like, I am so confused, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Which, happy Pride Month, everybody. We are going to celebrate Pride Month.
Mm-hmm.
The entire month, every single podcast is going to stick exclusively to queer artists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like we've already got, Queen and Katya out of the way, which
What about
'Cause
that
I
Irish woman?
which Irish one? Fuck, there's a lot of them.
No, the Irish woman.
There's an MD Irish person who has music out, Bambi Thug. They're in
No, she's
Eurovision.
trans, isn't she?
God, it's either
I could swear.
because I know Bambi Thug, but they're a non-binary. I'm trying to think. Was Dolores
it may have been that person. I may have just gotten it confused,
right? I mean, Bambi is fairly femme presenting, but yeah. Because I think I played because it was Doomsday Blue that was at Eurovision, and Bambi Thug actually, against the wishes of the network essentially, or the folks who run Eurovision, wore
Go ahead.
but wore a bikini in their final part of their performance, and it was trans colored. The pink, the blue, the white.
Awesome.
And because they weren't allowed to banister any flags or anything, so they were like, you know what, I'm gonna wear it. What are you gonna do? Tell me to take my clothes off?
fucking like I was talking with Kay yesterday about how counterculture is more than an aesthetic, it's a statement. Like, and for example, I used Green Day. Green Day, a lot of folks think they're for the aesthetics, but Billy wore a Palestinian flag around himself at a concert at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And another time he added "fuck Trump" at the end of American Idiot. And so it's just like, you can find like very creative ways to be counterculture. And like if somebody says, "Oh, you can't do that," fuck them. Find an inventive way to do it. For example, how you're not allowed to wear like political stuff at the polls,
Right.
hats or t-shirts or anything. Well, the keffiyeh for Palestinian solidarity was not allowed at the polls. So what I did? I have a blue one. And so I wore that one.
Right. It's like still supports the cause, but also it has a different meaning up front.
It has a different meaning up front, yeah. But nobody noticed. Absolutely nobody noticed. But I have a blue one. It's actually from Iran.
Ooh.
From Iran before the revolution. I also have shoes from Iran around that time. I need to find an outfit that works with them.
Right. Yeah, I have two things from the Middle East. I have that stained glass nameplate that my auntie brought back from Iraq that has my name on it in English and in Arabic. And also, one of the dolls I have, Nadia, she is a homemade fabric doll that was from Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm. I have my stepmom is basically an honorary Iranian, and I have the blue keffiyeh, which she gave me, and I also have a pair of red slippers from Iran. I also have a pair of silver, black, and gold slippers from India.
Oh, nice. Actually, scratch that. I have a bunch of coins from the Middle East. Because I was just thinking, I was like, wait, I have, the UAE, I have Saudi Arabian money, I have money from Iraq. Blah, 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 blah. I would love to get Iranian currency, which shouldn't be too hard, honestly.
No, it shouldn't be. I mean, hell, you could probably ask an Iranian person, like, hey, you got a coin on you?
Right, it's like, hey, you got any, like, spare coins on you,
Yeah. I mean, especially if they're living in the U.S., they don't really have any use for them. Iranian coins should not be hard to come by, even though they are a regime. They're actually pretty involved internationally. The harder ones to get, possibly, would be Israeli coins if you want murderabilia.
I actually have one, ironically. I have a
that's
coin.
right, you do.
I actually have one.
You have wanted a Palestinian coin.
Because they do exist before, essentially the Israeli currency took over.
Yeah.
And they're mainly from like the 30s and 20s. But yeah, they're out there. They do exist, but they're very rare.
You do look very pretty.
And the ones that you do find are selling for a lot of money because, I bet a lot of Palestinian folks don't want to part with their money like that because, sentimental reasons. It's what's one of the things that's left of their culture that is currently being wiped out.
What I would like, I mean, a lot of folks don't understand that a big part of genocide is the eradication of culture. You actually only need to look at the Jewish Holocaust to see that. The Nazis were very thorough in trying to eradicate everything about Jewish life, Jewish culture in Nazi Germany. Like even before concentration camps, they targeted their culture and lifestyle first. And making
everybody wear the Star of David, stuff like that.
And so for Palestine, I would really love like some clothing. Or something. Like one of the, I mean, I don't want to appropriate one of the dresses. They have these beautiful dresses. They are primarily worn for special occasion, like weddings or some special event. So it kind of feels inappropriate to wear those. However, I would love to find something else. I want some more olive oil from the West Bank. I don't know how steady that supply is right now. I like if they have shoes or jewelry. That's like the stuff I would want. Because it's like part of preserving their culture. Because that's something that Israel is trying to eradicate. They are bombing their mosques. They are like driving their culture underground.
It's essentially driving them into extinction. There we go. There's the word.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a facet of genocide, which is deeply ironic. They need only look at their history to understand that you can't eradicate cultural practices or cultural meaning.
I mean, hell, Ireland's slowly starting to make a comeback after 800 years of occupation.
Yes.
800 years and counting. Fun fact, because the north of Ireland is still under English control.
Like Ireland was the first step in English colonialism, specifically. Spanish colonialism and I want to say Dutch colonialism had been going on long before that. But in terms of English colonialism, which today is the most consequential because the U.S. started as a English colony. Ireland was the first one to be taken over. So, like, I mean, in a way, it's kind of sad.
Yep.
They have been under, I mean, at least Northern Ireland has been under English occupation for centuries. And the English continue to try and suppress them, try and suppress their culture, suppress their identity. I wouldn't say look at Ireland to see the fates of other, like, to see the fates of other countries, but I would say you need to acknowledge Ireland if you talk about colonialism, and acknowledge just what happens.
Oh, for a slight bit of clarification, the mainland, Irish mainland, or the Republic of Ireland, earned their independence in the 20s.
They did, but I'm specifically talking about the portion of Ireland that's still under English occupation.
Yeah, they've been occupied for the full 800 plus years. It's only the Republic. It's only the Republic that has within the past 100 years has gained independence.
Yeah, them in Scotland. But yeah, if you're going to have a conversation about colonialism, you can't talk about it without talking about Ireland and how Ireland was most certainly the first step in English colonialism. And so that might be one of the first places we need to start. And good on the rest of Ireland for declaring independence.
There is a bit of an issue going on in the northern part as of late because the IRA has been, or the new IRA, I should say, because there's the original IRA and there's the new one. The new one has been activated, and I don't exactly agree with everything that the new one is doing because they're starting to rope innocent civilians into it. And yeah, I'm just like, ooh, it's like, I don't really mind if y'all carry out bombings, but please don't involve, like the 16-year-old that lives down the street,
Yeah, the original IRA did very targeted attacks. Generalized attacks do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem we face nowadays. Is the problem of broad, untargeted, like just broad anger with no sense of direction.
Yeah, that's essentially what the new IRA is doing right now, which is not great.
but it's a universal problem. I mean, even on the left, you have, you go far enough left and you're on the right, and a lot of anarchists and anarchist communists have a lot of anger and violence, but don't really have a true goal. And anger is good. Anger is fine. Anger spurs you to action. But if you have no sense of direction, it is useless. And oftentimes actually counterproductive. And I'm noticing that everywhere. Just generalized anger and folks throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah. Which is it's sad. It's disappointing because it definitely ruins the cause that they're fighting for, because it's making it.
Yeah,
you're demonizing yourself.
At best, it is useless. At worst, it is counterproductive. Because just general violence achieves nothing but bloodshed, whereas targeted anger, which don't condone violence, but I am just speaking from the viewpoint of stuff that I've been seeing,
Mhm.
of how folks have like no real goal, no real way to like channel their anger into action, into proper
Right.
action, into good trouble, one might say.
Oh, speaking of, I have a story for you, and I think it's actually hysterical but awesome at the same time. So, in Virginia Beach, Virginia, unfortunately, a march of Proud Boys, were patrolling Virginia Beach, like the boardwalk, with their Confederate flags and all that stuff. All obviously masked up to hell because, the Klan. And a couple of days afterwards, the Black Panther Party had their own little march on the boardwalk to counteract what they were doing. And I was just like, fuck yeah, let's go Virginia Beach. See, that's a proper response.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're going to exercise our rights too. Ha ha.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the Black Panthers are about. They're about exercise. Like, that's their whole thing, was exercising their rights. They were never doing anything illegal.
Oh, no.
They were just exercising their rights and showing the hypocrisy of the government. Every single thing they did, open carry weapons, other stuff, riding on buses, all of none of that was illegal. They were just exercising their rights, and so they could not really be persecuted.
Exactly.
Oftentimes, like with the weapons, everybody talks about how the Black Panthers were a terrorist group. They had guns. They almost never shot anybody, if they ever did. They just carried them around. That is all they did, because the United States is an open carry country. And so they were just exercising their right to bear arms. And there was this whole panic over it, which was unnecessary and also hypocritical, because white guys do that all the time and face no consequences.
Me, I work on a military base. I see it every single day. It's just like
you see the military weaponry, which should not be available to the general public.
Yeah, I've seen these things up close. They are scary.
AR-15s, AK-47s, keep them out of the public sphere. Those are military weapons. They are not meant to hunt.
They're meant to kill.
To kill other human beings. They are specifically designed to kill other human beings. And so they should not be available to the public. I mean, hell, a fucking Glock you could still argue is for self-defense.
Yeah. Obviously, if you hunt a hunting rifle, sure, whatever.
You hunt a hunting rifle or a shotgun. But things like semi-automatic rifles, like the AK-47, the AR-15, those are military weapons. They are specifically designed to kill other human beings and should not be in the possession of the public. They should not be accessible by the public. They should be military only. Though I am somebody who just wants guns gone entirely. When it comes to some folks, I understand where they're coming from. But they're also, their arguments kind of buy into gun culture, where it's if they're going to have guns, we can have guns too. And I'm like, but that's taking their side. That's taking the side of the fascists. No shiny kitten yet.
Yeah, of course you could probably agree on this, but yeah, I would personally never want to own a gun because that is way too easy of an out.
Yeah, And also,
Like, I don't trust
the
myself.
only reason I would ever get a gun is just to prove a point.
Get an
I am-
AR-15, like the
Yeah,
AR-15.
no, literally, I can, and they are frighteningly cheap.
Oh God.
Like the price I paid for Radiskull, my boar skull, I could afford an AR-15.
Okay, that is scary.
Yeah, it's really scary. But for me, like the only time I would ever consider getting one is just to prove a point. Because I am somebody who is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, clinical depression. I at one point was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I have PTSD. And yet I can buy these guns online hands-free.
Right. Like, all they have to do is just run your background. They're just like, okay, you're cool. Or not even that in some cases.
No, they don't. They don't even run your background. Like, I can buy these guns online, pick them up at the nearest gun shop, and at most, I would probably need an ID.
More than likely, I would guess so, yeah.
They ran background checks. A lot of my clinical history of mental illness should disqualify me from owning a weapon, owning a gun. But they don't bother.
Nope.
So I could have a military weapon in my house easily. I choose not to because I just think it's morally repugnant, but I could.
Yeah, the only gun owner in my immediate family is my oldest brother, the one with the kids. Thankfully, he locks away the gun in two separate, like in a safe that's also locked in a cabinet, so it's double locked. So thankfully, his children hopefully will never be able to access it. But he at least locks his shit away. I'll give him that.
My grandpa was a former police officer, and he kept his gun. And he would, like when I was a little kid, he would show it to me. He would never let me touch it. Like he would show me the gun, and the reason I wanted to touch it was because it was very shiny. Like it was a chrome pistol, and it was big too. But he kept it locked, and if I asked to see it, he would show it to me, but he would never let me hold it. He wouldn't even let my hands get near it. He would just show it to me.
Right, you looked with your eyes, not with your hands.
Yeah.
Which I think that's actually good, like quote unquote gun education to a minor at least. So here, this is what this is. This is what it does. You can't touch it. You can look at it though, but you can never touch it. It's like, all right.
Which is always tough on me because again, very shiny.
Right, and you know your little magpie heart's like, ooh, I want to grab.
Yeah.
I think actually now that I think about it, the only gun that I would probably ever own, and I wouldn't buy the bullets for, would be a Winchester rifle.
Yes.
Just to have it on display. I wouldn't get the bullets for it, but I would like to have it on display. That'd be cool. Especially if it was a.
That's me with the AR-15. That's me with the AR-15. If I ever got one, it would be for display only.
Right.
I wouldn't get any bullets for it. I wouldn't do anything on it. It would just hang on a wall.
A fucking good deterrence if someone robs your house, just hold it up and they're gonna shit their pants.
Yeah. Especially in today's culture. I remember hearing a story of New York where somebody's motorcycle was backfiring. And you know when they backfire, they make that pop, pop, pop noise?
Yes, it sounds like gunfire.
Everybody ran for the damn hills.
Because
Everybody thought that it was a fucking AR-15.
I was going to say, you're talking about New York City. That's like with my area. That's why we hear anything that sounds like a popping noise. We think we think we're being shot, or if we
even I'm like that. I mean, a little while back, Kay and I were walking to the store, And we passed by this guy who was threatening his dog with a gun.
Oh my god.
He was a homeless man, and his dog would like bark and snarl at everybody, and he was yelling at the dog to stop and was like holding his gun to it. I've seen the guy. I have not seen his dog since.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for that dog, unfortunately. As horrible as it sounds.
My assumption was that he got in trouble with law enforcement over his dog. It may have attacked somebody, or somebody may have called on him because the dog was like barking and snarling at them. Was quite the aggressive dog, but didn't deserve to be shot.
Right.
But my guess is that he got in trouble because of that dog, and so he was trying to like threaten it into submission to not get in trouble again. And my guess is that he failed, and so he resorted to the other option.
Yep.
Which was get rid of the dog. Considering he was holding a gun to it, everybody, I'll let you fill in the details.
Yep. Anyone in the chat, have y'all seen Old Yeller? Yeah, just the ending.
Yeah. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Christine.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Bleed. I got a fuck mothering nosebleed.
Oh no! Oh god! Yeah. It's like I know Zombie has wanted me to come out that way too, but yeah, that's another thing I'm worried about is the lack of moisture in the air. Because both of us have grown up in the South, so we're used to humidity.
Yeah, the thing is, if you like, do you already get nosebleeds constantly?
During the winter, yes.
So yeah, you might deal with a couple, but as long as you stay out with saline rinses, you'll be fine.
Oh, bet. Gotcha.
I'm just shit at keeping up with it. I very much need routine, but I suck at routine.
Right.
PhD.
Yes.
Right.
I return. I am having to math, but I do not know how to math. I am struggling.
I mean, numbers are hard, you know.
Well, I'm trying to gauge if there is 1 in 4,000. What chance is there of 140? Because I don't know if y'all know, I am trying to get a shiny kitten.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean a kitten with a shiny coat, though. That would be nice. Actually, have those. I mean a shiny green kitten, or at least normally green kitten. I actually do not know what this kitten's colors will be if I hatch a shiny one. But I do indeed be trying to hatch a kitten. And I collected 140 eggs. And I am trying to suss out like what my chances are of said kitten. And yes, for everybody, I am playing Pokemon Violet. And I am farming for a shiny kitten. Because my starter Pokemon, or at least the species of my starter Pokemon, does not exist in nature. Or at least on Paldea.
Right.
My assumption is that he was imported from another country.
Right.
There's none of his kind on Paldea. So I have to make my own. And everybody's like, oh, but shiny hunting is so much easier. And I'm like, where? Shiny hunt where?
Right.
Doesn't exist. And so I have collected 140 eggs. I am trying to suss out what percentage chance I have of a shiny kitten.
But yeah, I just remember because I remember I have these bottles up here. So one of my regulars at my job runs his own like little hot sauce company, and he gave me a bunch of minis of his different hot sauces, and I'm gonna try 2 of them on stream because he gave me like 8 fucking like mini bottles. But I'm gonna try 2 of them on stream. One of them is called Hatch Rattlesnake, which is made from rattlesnake peppers. Oh. And the other one is called Devil's Breath, and it's made with Devil's Breath pepper from, Ecuador. Ooh, even more interesting. My favorite of his so far, and I'm actually going to put this up here because I do want to, I'm not sponsored, but, he's got good stuff. Right. Here's his website if anyone ever wants to check it out. It's mondohotsauce.com. He's a disabled veteran, so this is veteran owned if anyone's interested. And I've already tried the wasp honey, which is essentially his hot honey on fucking meth.
I remember getting I think it was ghost pepper honey.
Oh, interesting.
Back when I was an alcoholic, man, that shit slapped in hot toddies.
Nice. But yeah, that's what the bottles look like. But yeah, he grows and processes the peppers himself. And I was just like, okay, this dude's got a side hustle. I respect.
I remember I encountered somebody who was at Pike Place Market in Washington State. He did hot sauces, and I talked to him about how I was getting into the game, and it was cool. Like, he was so cool about it. He was like, oh hell yeah. Well, this is what you do with your plants, and this is what I do. And he was like tickled that I could take his hottest hot sauces, which he also had Trinidad Moruga, which I love. I can't wait to have spicy food again. The moment that I can have spicy food again, I am having my spicy food because I miss it. I need my sensory seeking. Y'all are listening to somebody who used to drink sriracha like it was a fucking baby bottle.
Right. Okay, so I just tried the Hatch Rattlesnake, and I think Mondo roasted the peppers because I'm getting a lot of smokiness out of it.
Roasting the peppers is the way to go. I'm telling you right now.
And it's not too hot. It's got a little kick to it, but it's not like, kicking the teeth hot. But it's pretty good. Oh my god, the yellow scorpion one that he makes is fucking mint. It is amazing.
Scorpion is my favorite pepper. It is everything that a habanero is, but better. It has much more depth of flavor. I love and hate the pepper challenges because I love them because they're funny, but I also hate them because they don't demonstrate a pepper's potential. Carolina Reaper is a great example. Everybody did the Carolina Reaper challenge back in the day when it first came out. And on one hand, it was funny, it was cool to have the world's hottest pepper, but at the same time, you never really understood the application of said pepper. So I started growing my own, and I was able to make some amazing products with it. I made Mexican chocolate crinkle cookies with the Carolina Reaper. That was amazing. Mexican hot chocolate, Mexican chocolate cake. The Carolina Reaper has flavors that align more with sweetness, and they have a very warm heat. It's not like the ghost pepper, which punches you up front. The heat of the Carolina Reaper builds. And if you apply it to something like hot chocolate, that's actually very warming, and not aggressive. I mean, I'm sure it is to somebody who doesn't tolerate spice, but in terms of like the utility of the Carolina Reaper, it works very well in sweeter dishes because of its flavor and because of its style of heat. Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, much better for savory dishes. I'm talking hot sauce, salsa, chicken, like chicken tacos, mango salsa. It's like very good for savory applications. But I love working with both of them. Culinarily, I think they're really amazing.
All right, so I tried the Devil's Breath, and god damn. Okay, so these Ecuadorian peppers, there's no flavor to them. It's only heat. It feels like I've been maced in my mouth. Oh my god.
Oh, is it like the ghost pepper?
I actually like the ghost pepper. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mondo. Like, if it actually had some flavor behind it, I would tolerate it better, but no, there's no flavor, only pain.
Yeah, that's kind of like the Pepper X for me. I know the Pepper X is like the new hottest pepper. I've tried the Last Dab Pepper X, and I hated it because there was no flavor. With the Last Dab Carolina Reaper, there's flavor. You can taste the flavor notes of the pepper. With Pepper X, it's just pain and bitterness, like pain and chemicals. Though again, I have a very funny reaction to stuff that's too hot for me. Because my mouth doesn't register heat properly, like spicy stuff properly. Instead, it comes across as a bitter chemical flavor and tickling, violent tickling. And so, but like my body has the reaction to the spiciness, so my nose will run, I'll get red, might get teary.
Yeah.
But I'll also be cackling like I've gone fucking insane. Which reminds me, the evaporative cooler is working again.
Oh, nice. Oh god. Speaking of sinuses running, Jesus. That's actually, I don't know what I would even use with that hot sauce, because it's just pain. Like, if I wanted to bring the heat to a dish, I probably could use it. But flavor wise, oh my god, there's no flavor. It's just pain.
Like what you're describing, a little bit of it could go a long way in buffalo wing sauce.
I would say yes.
Yeah, because like what you're describing, that sounds like what that sounds good for buffalo wing sauce.
Right. If you want to bring heat to buffalo wings without adding any other flavors that might mess with it already.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I have my own buffalo sauce recipe, my own secret recipe, and it fucking slaps. Oh my god. I'm like, my mouth is like, I'm drooling right now trying to get rid of this heat. Holy shit.
Get milk.
I ain't got none. I just got Mountain Dew.
Oh god, that's worse.
Exactly. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I just look like I've been crying, like you told me someone died or some shit. Oh my god. Oh, it's all, my fucking lips are. Oh, good lord, tangles. I mean, I don't know how I was able to handle the wasp honey and the scorpion, but not this. Like, what's the fucking heat level on Devil's Breath? It's only 3. That makes no fucking sense. The wasp honey was like 6.
So he may have put extract in there. Extract makes a sauce a lot hotter, but it doesn't have flavor.
Oh my god.
So what he may have done is put Devil's Breath extract in the hot sauce.
Oh goodness. Whew.
But speaking of going insane, the evaporative cooler is fixed. Only after I went insane in the fucking shower.
Right.
Because I don't know if y'all know this, but Zombie hates the cold. Zombie despises said cold. But the EC, the evaporative cooler in Zombie's house, broke. And so we did not have AC for several days. And it got into the high 80s in the house. And another fact about Zombie is that Zombie does not sweat easily. It has to be hot enough to cook eggs on the sidewalk before Zombie sweats. And so Zombie was not having a great time. Zombie got rather sick one day, probably from heat exhaustion. And so I was counseled to take a cold shower so I could have...
I was the counsel. I was the medic in this situation.
Yeah, so I could have, the water could sweat for me.
So you can cool down your body temperature.
I took a cold shower and I went insane. I was just there shivering with this maddened Willem Dafoe smile on my face. I
don't mean to laugh, but still.
I literally said to myself, I am going insane right now.
You're like, they're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. Oh,
like I was just losing my mind. And when I stepped out of the shower, I saw stars.
Oh man,
dancing around from the experience, and I'm traumatized now.
I'm sorry. You had to get your core cooled down, or you'd end up in the hospital. No more wee woo rides. I know you like them because the paramedics are nice. At least in your area you got like chill paramedics and shit.
Yeah, I remember them when they strapped me down on the stretcher. Like, they lifted me up and I was like, oh wow, I'm really high up, and he was like, yeah, you're gonna get the whole wee woo experience.
That's definitely a first responder right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of unhinged behavior, but that's still wholesome in a weird way.
Yeah. I don't think they had the sirens going, though I don't know how soundproof those ambulances are.
You would have heard the sirens because I've ridden in the back of one and in shotgun ambulance before, so yeah, you would have heard the sirens. So they probably just had lights going.
Yeah.
Although if they needed, to get folks out of the way, they could immediately turn on the sirens and the horns. And whoop, whoop.
Mm-hmm. There was one time, I appreciate this. Where I was walking Lucas, and there was an ambulance coming down, sirens are blaring down the road. Naturally, I came to a stop. What? Naturally, I came to a stop, and I pressed his head against my body to put a hand on one ear, and then I put my actual hand on his other ear. I think they saw me doing this because as they approached, they silenced the sirens, and they only turned their back on after they'd passed like several hundred feet.
They were probably like, "Uh-oh, Doggo has hearing sensitivity. Kill the sirens."
Mm-hmm.
But that's all wholesome though. You gotta love firefighters for that kind of shit,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I remember
they're probably worried about scaring Lucas. They're probably like, okay, let's kill the siren for a second.
Yeah. When it comes to firefighters, I have been in said fire truck. I have been in the wee woo truck.
Same for other reasons, but go ahead.
Again, like one of my few good core memories was visiting that our local firefighters in kindergarten, and we got the whole experience. They showed us around, they showed us the pole, and challenged us to go down the pole. I did not go down the pole because I have survival instincts. But they also gave us rides around the truck. In the truck, they would take us on rides around the block, and that was really cool. At the time, that was the biggest vehicle I had ever been in.
Right. I mean, the fucking engines are massive, you know?
They are. They're huge. Very flashy, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, I know it's to, like, get folks' attention to move the fuck out of the way, but at the same time, it's like, ooh, a truck.
Right. You're like, ooh, big red truck go down the road. Wee woo, wee woo. I mean, that was the big thing with me when I used to teach preschool. To get the kids to not be afraid of firefighters or like the sirens or anything.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we would have a fire drill that wasn't really a fire drill. You know, the fire department's called.
Mm-hmm.
And naturally, some of the kids would freak out because, you know, it's loud, it's bright, it's jarring. But at least the kids that I taught, I would definitely reassure them. It's like, it's okay. They're good. They're not bad.
What shocks me is that more kids don't know to call 911. Like,
oh yeah, it's mind-boggling.
Practically the moment I could walk, my mom drilled into my head, if you think you're in trouble, if you think somebody else in the house is in trouble, like me, call 911 to get the ambulance to come. And what is the ambulance? It's the folks that help. And so, like, by the time I was 5, I knew that routine. I knew that if I was in trouble or my mom was in trouble, call 911. But a lot of parents don't teach their kids that. I think the reason is that both of us technically grew up in first responder families. Because my grandpa was a police officer, so my mom's a cop kid. You grew up in a family of first responders, and I think that's the reason we learned it and other kids. But I wish that was more of a thing.
Yeah, I was always taught it. It's like if there's an emergency, call 911. This is if I'm at home. It's like call 911. Stay on the phone with the operator. Keep the door locked until you hear banging.
Yeah, my mom told me to stay on the phone with the operator too, but she was very plain in her language, which was helpful. She was basically like, if I'm seriously hurt or if you're seriously hurt, call 911 and get the ambulance to come here. So they can help. You know, like, she didn't necessarily go in depth about what an ambulance is, but she did make it clear that the ambulance is the help.
Exactly. Meow. I mean, it's like morbid minute. I do have personal experience with making 911 calls. Good Lord.
I mean, so do I now, basically. Because
welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That was a surreal, all of that was a surreal experience. I mean, my tachycardia, I think at my heart rate's highest, I was like at 175. And like my body was shaking and everything, but I was cool and collected.
Right, like you were chill. You're like, yeah, what's going on, guys? Hey, what's up?
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like mentally I feel fine. Like, I'm not panicking or anything. And, you know, like, the fucking first responders thought that their EKG was glitching out. Like,
right, because they were like, how's she this like relaxed looking ish, you know, and having a heartbeat of a fucking hamster.
Yeah, it's like they thought their EKG was glitching out because they just couldn't believe that my heart rate was that fast. But, you know, I did ask, like, the first responder, I was like, well, what would be your advice? And he was like, well, I could, leave you here, tell you to take like a calming Epsom salt bath, but I do feel like you should go to the hospital. And I was like, okay, let's go.
Right. I mean, honestly, it is good to follow the recommendation of, your EMT or your paramedic if you're involved in something medical like that, or if you're in a car accident.
Like,
it's like, even if you only got like bumped and you feel even the slightest bit off, go to the hospital.
I mean, like the way I think about it is that I'm not the professional in this field.
Right.
Like, even though I'm not, like, I don't want to go to the hospital or I feel like it's unnecessary. If the paramedic says I need to go to the hospital, I'm going to the hospital because the professional has said I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Mm.
Which, by the way, Zombie B diagnosed with fibro now.
Again, congrats? Question mark?
Yeah.
It's like you finally have a diagnosis of sorts, but ouch.
Yeah. I mean, Kay also has fibro, so it is nice to know somebody who also deals with the condition.
Right, so you're not completely in the dark.
Yeah, well, not just in the dark, but completely alone. Like, that was something I dealt with my entire life, just feeling entirely alone in my struggle, and like nobody else seemed to, like nobody else was going through what I was going through. At the time, I didn't have a lot of access to social media. And so I didn't have access to the disabled community. That probably would have really helped me back in the day. It would have made me feel a lot less alone. And so, like, for me, I really treasure not feeling alone in my struggle. And so it's nice to have somebody, it's nice to be in a relationship with somebody who shares my condition. So that way I don't feel like I'm facing it completely alone. I have somebody in the trenches with me.
Right.
Still no shiny kitten.
What does the shiny of that look like anyway? I have no idea.
I refuse to spoil it for myself.
I'm almost tempted to Google it. I know, don't show you though, but I'm tempted.
No, I mean, you can just tell me if it's cool or not. That's it.
Okay, I'll at least do that. All right. And sorry, Chad, I'm not putting it up on the screen because it'll spoil it for Zombie. All right, golly.
It's like I don't want it to be spoiled because I want to know it when I see it. I want to know the kitten.
Shiny. What's the name of the kitty again?
I can put it. Well, what I'm hatching.
I found it.
No.
Sprig of a
Sprigatito.
See. All right.
Like, you can give a one-word remark on it, but that's it.
Okay, it's cute. I mean, it's not something like super cool, but it's cute.
No. I got 140 eggs. The odds of a shiny are 1 in 4,000. So I don't know what percentage chance I have of getting a shiny, but I imagine it's low.
Right.
Rigel was a complete enigma. Like, I was not expecting to get a shiny Eevee at all, let alone that quickly. It's just, like, I forget what Kay and I were talking about. We were talking about something in-depth, like, really sincere, in-depth conversation about something. And then I look up, and I see that I hatched a white fucking Eevee.
Nice.
And I was like, and I like tapped Kay. I was like, Kay. And they looked up and they like screeched, "What the fuck?"
Yep, you got a shiny Eevee.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he is now an Umbreon, and his name is Regel, after one of my favorite stars, a blue supergiant star called Rigel.
Mm-hmm.
I have not gotten a shiny since. Really, the only shiny I'm gonna make an active effort towards is Sprigatito, because I want a shiny kitten. Because the idea of stars sparkling out of the kitten sounds fucking adorable.
Right.
As for what it develops into, we need to make that shit as gay as possible.
Right.
Mikhail!
Oh, it's time to feed Joey. It's like 12 minutes past. She's fucking angry.
I can do it.
You in a podcast.
Follow Dama. Click at her.
Joey's like, someone better feed me, damn it.
It's funny, like I had when I was living with my parents, I had separate calls for Joey and for Bear. For Joey, it was clicks. For Bear, it was kisses.
I mean, hey, they're both trained at least to some level to respond to different calls.
I was the only one who trained Bear, I can tell you right now.
Oh god, Bear's probably a menace right now.
All of their animals are a menace.
Oh god.
I was on a call with my parents earlier to review my doctor's appointment and like mull over what our next steps are. And and like sirens went by, and one of their dogs, I think it was I forget his name. But he started going, "Awoo! Awoo!" Although actually, it sounded a lot more alarming than that. It sounded like somebody was dying.
Right.
I'm trying to suss out what my percentage chance, because I know like if I have 40 eggs, I would have a 0.1% chance of a shiny, I think.
You're like doing like snake morph odds. Like, all right, if I breed these two together, I have a 20% chance of a albino, or
Yeah. I'm just like wondering, because again, the odds of a shiny in this game are 1 in 4,000. I do not have the shiny charm, where that would make it 1 in 512. But from what I understand, it doesn't really matter. Really, it's just down to pure chance, because this is a pure RNG game, means that it's completely random. Which is probably how I got Regel, my blue Umbreon.
Right.
Who I sadly hardly ever use, mostly because I just don't have a use for him. Like I technically already have a dark type on my team. And I have tanky Pokemon on my team. And so it's like I don't really have a need for an Umbreon. I got my bases covered. If I want a tanky Pokemon, I bring out Jupiter. If I want a dark Pokemon, I bring out Jacinto. If I want a defensive Pokemon, I bring out Nitro.
I need to look on my guys from Pokemon Go, because I think, because I know my strongest psychic is Alakazam.
My strongest sidekick is Diego. He is an Espeon, incredibly powerful. Like, the special attack can nudge past 400. Diego's special attack is at 394. So very high special attack and remarkably durable. Diego is the tankiest Espeon I have ever encountered. That Espeon can take a ridiculous amount of hits. Like, normally when you think of an Espeon, you think of a glass cannon, basically. Like, very powerful, but very fragile. Not Diego. Diego is extremely powerful and kind of tanky. But yeah, like, I have all my bases covered, so I don't really need an Umbreon. Because, you know, I have Diego if I need a really strong special attacker. I have his brother, Miguel, if I need a fairy type. Jacinto is really good for plant type and dark type, because he is a plant dark type. And I also have a ghost fire type in Segador, my Ceruledge. And I have a water ice type in my Vaporeon Jupiter. And so it's like, I have all my bases covered. The only thing I'm missing, technically, is a dragon. But here's the thing. I can add Nitro to my team if I need to. So technically that base is covered as well. And he covers rock, electric, and steel. So, like, I got everything covered. I really don't need any other Pokemon. What happened? Is there like a PSA?
What? What happened?
I was wondering if Kay got like an Amber Alert or something on their phone.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I see. Well, go join her live.
I'm listening to ASMR right now.
Go join her live. Poke, poke, poke. Yeah, some folks are like, oh, this is an endangered species. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure Jacinto was imported.
Right. A literal feral kitty.
Well, at the beginning of the game, you get 3 starters. You get a water duck, a fire crocodile, and a sprigatito, or a green cat, a green kitten. I was going to go for the fire crocodile, but Jacinto, the green kitten, was being unreasonably cute. And so it's just like, he used charm on me. I had to get him.
Right.
And it turned out that he is like one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game. You can definitely defeat that fuck ass duck.
Right.
I hate that duck. It's so stupid. Like, you've seen it.
I have, yeah.
It's dorky. And
how many communities am I away from getting Skeletors?
And that lady always uses it as her ace. And I'm like, if you keep using it as your ace, I am defeating you every single time. For the simple fact that my cat is a plant type and your fuck-ass duck is a water type.
Right. That was funny though. Last night during our call, you're like, "I'm about to ruin everybody's week."
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's just like I'm about to ruin everybody's week. Sometimes just with one Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like the gym teacher, all of her Pokemon are exclusively fighting types.
Mm-hmm.
I have an excessively powerful Espeon.
Just listened to some earlier. They came out with a new album.
And you know what Psychic is very, very effective against?
Yes.
Yep.
Fighting types.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I hope I'm able to get tickets for October. I swear.
And so I don't have to change out that Pokemon once. He just stands there and Psychics the bitch.
Right.
I think they did actually. Hold on.
Like,
I just realized I
and
forgot
and
this
like
song.
the Dragon Tamer
Where is-
that I face sometimes, I just bring out my Sylveon
Mm-hmm.
or Nitro. Nitro is a dragon, but his dragon powers are much stronger than theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, he hits faster than they do. He's
Right.
actually quite the speedster.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he does turn into a motorbike.
Right. Like pretty much a cyborg like dragon, but still a dragon.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's super powerful when I use him. I figured out how to one-hit wonder certain raids. If there's a raid he is super effective against, like say for example, dragon. Like if there's a dragon type Terra for this raid, I can bring him in. I do 2 metal sounds to bring down its defense, 1 cheer to buff his power. And then I nail it with Dragon Pulse, and it dies instantly.
So far,
Yep.
I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's very
Come on, shiny kitten. I want my shiny kitten, god damn it.
good.
There is no other way for me to get the shiny kitten other than to
Right.
beat the shiny kitten.
Oh no.
Part of me wants to pair Magnolia with Rigel, but apparently they removed the mechanic where shinies have a higher chance of producing shinies.
Oh, rude.
Yeah.
Literally the only one I can get to is the 7. Wait, what's up?
Kay wants to go to a concert.
Oh, nice.
I used to love concerts, but I don't anymore. I had a chance to see Queen, and I turned it down because it would just be too overwhelming for me.
I'm about to turn my camera once again.
Yeah, to properly enjoy it.
You were what?
Did you just ask me what?
No, it's like you were what?
Looking up concerts.
Oh.
Oh, I was looking at toxic stuff.
Oh God.
Huh. APD is a hell of a thing.
Right.
Makes everybody sound so fucking unhinged.
I'm putting more of the rattlesnake hatch on my homemade pizza. And I'd like double check to make sure I wasn't putting the fucking, devil's breath back on there. I'd be fucking done for.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if it had fucking flavor behind that heat, I would probably like it a lot more, but nope.
Like I said, it would be really good for like to give like buffalo wing sauce a kick. Because what I think happened is that he just put in pure extract. Because pure extract is like that. And so you can basically use it like they use pure extract in like ghost pepper buffalo wing sauce.
Right.
I think that would be a good use for it.
Mm-hmm.
basically exclusively to give stuff a kick.
Right.
I am hatching so many kittens, and so far not a single one of them is a shiny kitten. But yeah, Sprigatito / Masquerada is the only shiny I'm going to actively work towards. Everything else, it's just too much effort. I don't understand folks who do this for multiple Pokemon, sometimes all of them. It's just like, don't you go insane?
Right. It's funny because I also have a.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. It's funny because I also have a mini bottle of habanero hot sauce, and I'm like, ooh, I should, whip that out.
You should evolve your own Sprigatito because they become quite powerful.
I still need like 3 more candies before I could do that, and I haven't seen any spawn.
It'll turn into, I think, Floragato, which is still a good Pokemon, but then it'll evolve into Masquerada, which is just a bomb with claws.
Right.
I mean, my good boy Jacinto has gay bombed many a fucker.
Right.
He has gay bombed the bitch many a time. Kay apparently reset their game over and over until they got a female. And her
nice.
name is Cannabina. Our plan,
Of course,
is that if we're able to get Pokemon accounts and all that, we can have Jacinto and Cannabina have kittens.
very nice.
And I told Kay that they can have their pick of the litter, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of seems like it's gonna storm out.
Mm.
Kay was mad at the Glaceon shiny because the Glaceon shiny is possibly the most subdued. But to me, I was like, you kidding? That's an Anery Glaceon.
Right.
Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like all they did was just make it Anery.
Right. You're like as someone who's into snake genetics, I like this.
Yeah, I did it because it's like, ooh, this tickles my genetics fancy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the only shiny I have, and possibly the only shiny I'll ever get, is Regel. And I like him. It's just, unfortunately, I don't really have a use for him because I got the dark and tanky bases covered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also working on dragons.
Right.
I got a Salamence. I got the perfect Salamence, and I have a nearly perfect Dratini. Who is a female. So that's really awesome. My plan is to turn her into a Dragonair and then breed her possibly with one of my Salamances. To get possibly the perfect Dragonite. Because I know, like, a lot of folks shit on Dragonite, and I honestly don't know why. I love Dragonite. I always, like, thought of it as, the kid-friendly Charizard.
Right.
Like, they're fun, they're cuddly, they have this smiley disposition. Although when you're fighting them, especially in a raid, they are surprisingly intimidating.
Right. I mean, hell, I caught one in Pokemon Go the other day, and I had to fight that fucker. Like, holy shit.
I remember the first time I encountered one, that fucker almost wiped out my entire team.
Right.
It was only when like I finally managed to beat it down and capture it, but oh my god, was that thing tough. And if there's and like the other night there was a 6-star Dragonite raid, and I tried 3 times and then went, nah.
You're like, I'm not going to torture myself.
Yeah, it's just like, anyone who manages to succeed in that, hats off to you. Because the AI for 6-star raids, and I've noticed especially Dragonite, it convinced me that there was a person behind the wheel.
Right.
Like, it's that good.
Mm-hmm.
But it also
you're like, that dude was fucking Dark Souls hard.
I could not get past it because it was too smart. Like, the Umbreon and Phantasmo, Deadpool and Phantasmo, who I caught, both of them were 6-star raids, and it was kind of sheer dumb luck because I have a Pokemon who can't be affected by status effects, and they kept trying, and they were stuck trying to inflict status effects on him, which gave me a break, because that meant that they weren't attacking me. With Dragonite, fuck that noise.
Right.
That thing is too smart.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is a pseudo-legendary.
It is a pseudo-legendary. And like when it came to the 6-star Terra raid for the Dragonite, I was just kind of like, this is too much trouble. I'll just breed my own.
Right.
And I did. Supposedly, Kay, I have seen said Pokemon in person. Kay encountered a Charizard in a 7-star raid.
Oh my god.
I think they said that they had to try 17 times to get that Pokemon, but they caught the Charizard, and I saw it in their team.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if a Charizard's gonna appear in my shit. I'll do my damnedest to catch it, but oof, no promises.
Oh, my Charizard, I've evolved from a little tiny Charmander.
I mean, that's really the way to go, is to breed your own. Like, you want a Dragonite, breed your own. You want, a Charizard or something. You want a Meowscarada, breed your own. Like, that's really the way to go, is to evolve. Because, I mean, I know a lot of players are like, oh, but that's harder. No, it isn't.
Oh, okay, that's funny. I've had this particular Charizard, started out with Charmander for 3 years.
Ah, very nice.
Mm-hmm. He is one of my beefier fire mons.
Oh yeah.
Actually, let me double check. Oh no, my fucking Rocksteady fucking Fire Rock Arcanine is more combat power. Damn. Okay. Shit.
Trying to think of who my beefiest fire type is. I don't really have a beefy fire type. I mean, Colossal is probably as close as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say Flambe, my fish, Yes, firefish, everybody, is very,
Yes.
very powerful.
I want to beef up my Chandelure to be my fire type because it's badass looking.
Hmm.
It's also ghost fire, and I like that pair up.
Yeah, Cerulege is also ghost fire, and that's what I have. My Cerulege is named Segador, and he is the grandson of my original Cerulege, Alabrija.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I mean, my ace fairy type is a Sylveon named Trixie.
My ace fairy type is also a Sylveon, but his name is Miguel, and he is a very powerful Sylveon. Not as powerful in terms of special attack. He's not as powerful as his brother. Diego is as powerful as it gets for a special attack for an evolution. However, Miguel is more durable.
Oh.
Can seriously take a hit. Like, Diego can take a surprising amount of hits for an Espeon, but if I want something that has the special attack punch of an Espeon, but is more tanky, kind of like an Umbreon, I bring out my Sylveon Miguel. Because he's a great combination of those two. And he has won me mini a raid. And I adore him. He is my bestie femboy.
Yes.
He's actually completely unrelated to my original Sylveon, which is Cenicienta. She was the one who convinced me that I wanted a really powerful Sylveon because she is amazing. And Miguel just meets my every expectation of what I wanted. Which he should, because I bred him personally. He literally has perfect genetics. Like, his stats all around are best. Every single one. I fear I'm not going to get a shiny kitten. I'm not going to get a shiny kitten, Christine.
Keep on trying. Just tried one of the other sauces called red jalapeno, and it has Mexican red jalapenos in it. It's actually pretty good. Like, there's only a little bit of heat to it. There's a lot of flavor. Really
a lot
nice.
of folks never use red jalapenos, and I don't understand it.
Red jalapenos are really flavorful too, and they're actually more mellow than the green jalapenos.
No, they're hotter.
Oh, that fucking Ecuadorian ship, I think, burnt my tongue so damn bad.
They're fully ripened, which means that when a pepper is fully ripened is when it's at its hottest. So, yeah.
Good hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
There is another hot sauce. It's downstairs though, and I don't want to go and get it. But it's green habanero. I find that very interesting because habanero, orange spicy. It's like green. What does green taste like?
Chocolate varieties tend to be the spiciest.
Oh yeah, I've heard of like chocolate scorpions, chocolate ghost pepper. Like, god damn.
Makes me want chocolate.
Right. I mean, growing chocolate scorpion pepper is probably fun.
I've thought of adding cocoa powder to my pancake batter mix.
Ooh.
but I don't know what that would do to the taste since I use a sourdough starter.
Oh yeah.
Like chocolate sourdough. I have made yeasted red velvet cake with my sourdough starter, and it turned out pretty well. It was
Nice.
denser than a normal cake, but it still turned out pretty good.
Right. That reminds me of that. I've not made my Madeira cake recipe in years, and it's so good. It's essentially a citrus pound cake with the citrus like sugar glaze.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I know
full,
what
like
Madeira
full
cake
fat, full butter, all that shit too.
And I have made said cake in the past.
hmm Yeah, I'm not that much of a baker, so I don't
No, it's all
Ba-
good. I mean,
like
I'm not that much of a cooker.
right. Although today was fun making the fucking pizza dough because that's 10 minutes of hell because I don't have a stand mixer. It's like I see why folks get downright abusive with like bread doughs. I'm like, God damn. But it didn't. The dough did rise and got fucking huge. It's very squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the yeast was definitely yeasting.
Yeah, I have a sourdough starter that I use named Bubbles.
Mhm.
And it's been interesting. Like, in some ways it makes things easier, in some ways it doesn't.
Right.
It does make things more interesting because it makes flavors more complex.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness, my back of my calf itches. Ah, there we go.
No shiny kittens and all 140 eggs.
Damn.
I'm going to have to reset and try another day. Be right back, though. I have to.
Oh my goodness, Joey. Do, 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 do.
I return.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
I'm deliberating whether I want to try again for more eggies or try another day.
Hmm.
What do you think? What does chat think, if anybody is there?
Right. If you were to take a break until tomorrow with the Eggies, what would you do?
I would go elephant hunting because I really want an elephant.
I say go elephant hunting.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? That might give me a shiny elephant,
Right.
which I wouldn't mind. Y'all, there's this elephant Pokemon that's called like Copper Raja or something.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is impossibly difficult to beat.
Right.
Naturally, I want one.
Huh?
I want said elephant because I have some great special attackers. I have really good like physical attackers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, excuse me. But I don't have many tanks.
Right.
I need more tanks.
Too bad I can't lend you my my Rexy, my Tyrantrum.
I mean, I have Jupiter. I have Excavador, my iron treads. I have Pepita, my Garganackle. And I have Godzilla.
Mm.
And I have Guinya, my belly bolt. But in terms of like a true solid beefy ass tank, I don't really, that doesn't have a lot of vulnerabilities. I don't have one. However, those elephants are so hard to beat. Like not even in terror raids, like just normally, that I feel like I really need one.
Right. You're like, I need a brick wall.
A defensive type that packs a huge punch.
hmm
Where's Jupiter? There she is. We are all set to go elephant hunting. Although first, I want to investigate this terror raid.
Hmm.
Maybe y'all will hear me lose my fucking mind.
Hooray!
You will all hear me lose my fucking mind.
Up in here, up in here.
You want to talk about tanky Pokemon? This terror raid has a Blissey.
Oh yeah. The blushies I had to fight.
Well, I'm going to take a crack at this one. Electric type means it needs ground type moves. Damn, who would be good for this one? I have a couple options. I could go after its Terra, which is electric. Or I could go after it, which I believe is fairy. Leash. I don't have many options, y'all.
Yeah, I have no idea what you could do.
Oh, hold on. I think I have somebody. Maybe, possibly. All right. Time for everybody to hear Zombie lose her fucking mind.
Yep. Exclusive premiere.
Blissies are impossibly tanky. Like, that's their whole thing, is just being tanky. Luckily, they are also slow. So I need to increase my speed first. As fast as I can get myself. Ah, shit, I forgot it had Sing.
Uh-oh.
That shit puts you to sleep. Damn. Well, and leaves only one man. A man of gold.
One man left for the job.
The captain of the Black Pearl, Barbosa.
There we go. Those films would not be the same without Barbosa. That's how great of a character he was.
Yeah. And there's a Pokemon called Golden Go, everybody. Golden Go is very powerful, and typically you catch it because it's in a treasure chest. So I always give them pirate themed names. And the one I use the most is Barbosa.
Ah, you blew my head off, you bitch. Fucking staying in character when the wind wasn't cooperating.
It's just like, dearly beloved, we gather here today to rub our hands up your foxy curves.
Yep. My God. It's supposed to be a Disney film night.
Mm-hmm.
Even fucking Johnny Depp did that in the bloopers. Like, get cussed in the Disney film night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it has dazzling gleam. Obviously, because it's a fairy type. Blissey has this like very specific special move. And I'm hoping it does not use it.
Mhm.
There is an Arcanine in our team.
Mhm.
Bitch.
Mhm.
Bitch.
You're like this fucking Blissey right here.
Uh-huh. I need to nail it before it brings up that its shield. Because again, this thing is extremely tanky. Like, once it brings up that shield, it's going to be impossible to beat. Okay. Yeah, it's going to use Dazzling Gleam on me. Damn it, it brought up the shield.
Uh-oh.
That shield takes up almost all of its health bar. This is going to suck ass.
Full bar to the abyss.
Ah. Stop healing it, motherfucker. This thing is hard enough to beat. Like, the thing about Blissey is that Blissey is extremely fucking tanky. Ain't no way you're defeating this thing easily just through its raw tankiness.
Uh-huh.
You're like, as someone who has one can confirm.
Oh, yeah. It's between Blissey and Snorlax, who I want as, like, my tanky, normal type.
I mean, between those two, I would probably go for Blissey, because even though Blissey, like, offensively is kind of useless, it's still more of an offensive type than Snorlax is. Snorlax is not very defensive, is not very fighty. But Blissey is. And it just used its special moves on me. That sucked.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm about to bring up a photo of said.
Damn, if it
Blissey.
hadn't brought up its shield so fucking early, I could have gotten it, but I don't think I will this round.
Yeah, this is my personal Blissey off of Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I want to try to beef her up.
I already have one, but this is a 5-star raid. I need the fucking resources.
Right.
We're through the shield. Through the shield, y'all.
Right.
Bruh, stop putting me in a planet and throwing me. Yes, I know. Yeah, fine, whatever.
It's like listening to a rage quit in real time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try again because I brought up its shield so early. I mean, what happened is I was trying to debuff it, and
Mhm,
then it removed any status effects from itself, which
mhm.
fucked me over completely.
Right.
If my
Yeah, I
tactic,
remember.
if my normal tactic does not work this round, I'm gonna have to go avant-garde with this shit.
Mhm. You know, my Blissey, one that I caught. God damn, that thing fought me.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Dragonite fucking yesterday. It's like, God damn.
I mean, like I said, if you're looking for a really like health forward tanky type, I would go with Blissey because Blissey has more attack moves than Snorlax does. Snorlax's whole thing is just being Snorlax.
Mhm.
I wish Barbosa could learn ground type moves. That would really help me.
Mhm.
He can learn rock type moves, but not ground type moves. Which is the only thing that's effective against electric.
Mhm. Right now, I kind of want to watch rewatch. There we go, Pirates of the Caribbean. Because I have all the films on Blu-ray, even though the first three are the only like real canon ones. The other three afterwards are kind of just weird.
The fuck are y'all doing here?
Whoop.
We've got a dark type. We got 2 dark types against a fairy type. What the fuck is going on, game?
Uh-oh.
Use Dazzling Gleam. Yes, I know. Thankfully, I am a ghost type, so that doesn't affect me too much.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And Barbosa is immune to status effects. Bruh.
Mhm.
Bruh. Okay. Please don't do anything stupid. Right. Here we go. That's all it did? The fuck?
Uh-oh.
Like, I thought, damn it, it brought up its shield. Well, time to start over.
And with that, thanks. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I seriously need a fucking ground type. But at the same time, it has seeing, so it can put fuckers to sleep. Wait a second.
Dun, 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 dun.
Diego has magic bounce. Anything somebody tries to inflict on him, he inflicts on them instead.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So if it uses seeing on him, it's gonna put itself to sleep.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Clever.
But we conclude this regularly scheduled.
Yep. Yep. And with that, thanks everyone for coming by. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. See y'all next week.
Bye. Everybody.